What's up, people of the internet? My name is Dabacap, and today we have a couple of new cards to go over, so stay tuned. Alright, so I'm actually in the middle of a move right now. I'm surrounded by boxes, I am underslept, I'm incredibly stressed out. There's so much stuff on my plate, but I will be damned if I'm going to let this move stop me from publishing my daily videos. So we're going to do a very quick, very short, probably not the highest quality video in the world, artifact video today. So basically just I'm recapping a couple of cards that have slipped through the cracks. There's been so many card reveals in so many places. I think I missed a couple, so if I'm your only source of artifact news, I'm going to go back and catch the 2 or 3 cards that I missed and also do a recap of a little bit of artifact news. So let's dive right in. First off, we've got Pit Fighter of Quoyage. How the hell do you pronounce this word? Quoyage. I don't know, man. Pit Fighter of someplace. Modify Pit Fighter with +2 attack after an allied neighbor dies into 2/8. So right off the bat, this thing's body is pretty weak. 2/8 is not that strong, but I think the idea is you plop this out on the field when you know a unit's going to die. Like, let's say maybe a melee creep is across some axe. Your melee creep is going to get destroyed, so you plop Pit Fighter right down next to it, and automatically, right off the bat, it becomes a 4/8. Potentially, you can drop this down and immediately make it a 6/8. But the thing to remember about black especially is that black is all offense, no defense. So black is all about having really high attack units with low health, kind of like Untested Grunt is a good example. So it's actually fairly easy to get this to trigger because you're just throwing so many units away, just letting units die. So I think this does have some potential to be a relatively decent unit. Well, let me rephrase. I'm not saying it's a super strong card or anything. I'm just saying it's got some potential because it's in the right color, right? It's very easy to trigger its effect in black. Next up, Shield of Aquila or Aquila, I don't really know. This is a 10 cost armor. Equipped hero has +2 armor. Equipped heroes allied neighbors have +3 armor. So armor is one of those things where the more armor you have, the less useful it becomes. It's sort of like, you know, is 4 armor better than 3? Sure, it is. I mean, obviously the more armor the better, but you know, once you get up to like 10 armor, do you even care about the 11th point of armor? No, not really. So how good is this item? I don't know. Probably not fantastic. It is worth mentioning that 2 armor and 3 armor is enough to make all these units immune to melee creep, which might just be the magic number. But I think we're probably going to see people generally prefer other more reliable health giving or attack giving items instead of the Shield of Aquila. But who knows? Maybe people will pick it just because it's a freaking bird on a shield. I can imagine you hit that thing with a sword, it's like squaw. I don't know. But that's the card. Let's move on to the next one because I got packing to do. Ring of the Trask. I might have actually done this in another video, I don't remember, so we're going to do it again anyways. This is a 12 cost accessory. Equipped hero has +4 health and +6 regeneration. Just a reminder, if you hit someone in combat and you have regeneration, the regeneration basically functions as block because you heal at the same time that you're taking damage. So if you've got a hero with 5 health and it gets smacked for 5 damage, then the 6 regeneration will trigger. It will basically block the first 5 points of that combat damage, and then it will heal the extra 1 to bring you up to 6. So this is a great defensive option. It's pretty pricey, but man, if you put this on a hero, they will be damn near unkillable in combat just because I mean, 6 heal every single turn is fantastic. Worth mentioning though that the regeneration won't protect you at all from spells or direct damage. It only applies in combat, so you might get killed off before you ever reach that point of the game where regeneration really matters. So I'm not sure how useful this will be. I think you might probably be better suited with just a high health item instead, rather than focusing a lot of your gold revenue towards the regeneration. But it's got so much regeneration that it might be useful, so we'll see. All right, so those are all the cards that I've missed. A little bit of news. At the moment, we know of six total cards that have yet to be revealed. These are Tinker and his, I believe, premier card, March of the Machines. And I believe it's confirmed that Tinker is a black hero. We've got Classroom Meddling, Inside Job, Routed, and Rampaging Vandal. I believe those are confirmed because Valve copyrighted those names, so they've registered those names and we know they're coming up, or we at least can reasonably expect them to be coming up. So 6 more card reveals. Valve, I'd love to take one of them, you know. That would be super swell. But I thought I'd let you guys know that at least we have some cards to look forward to. Also, apparently, we've heard from someone in the beta, this is coming from the French player Zoe, that allegedly Valve is planning to do an artifact tournament shortly after release. So, or was it release or is it beta? It's after the launch of the game. So since the game got delayed, at least the beta did, we don't know if the tournament will also be delayed, but at least we have that to look forward to. It's awesome that Valve's already trying to support the competitive scene by creating, you know, tournaments right off the bat. So that's all the news for today. I know this is a super fast video, I'm kind of blazing through it, but I wanted to give you guys quick updates about the state of Artifact, and hopefully once I get settled in the new house in a couple of days, I can start putting out higher quality content for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Dabacat out.